Hi guys, what's up? It's Angel, and I'm here with Amina, the beautiful Amina, very talented Amina, and her gorgeous baby.
Baby Bronx.
Baby Bronx. And Corey's here too. She's over there.
Yes, yeah, you keep taking it off.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be back in New York. I always love coming here. You know, I moved away 2 years ago, but always like, you know, all the memories and like things that happened here for me. It's not even negative because I had some of my best years in New York, and I think that one day I'll probably move back, but not yet. I'm not ready yet, and I'm not like, you know, I love Cali, so I'm not like feeling like I want to move back here yet, but I love coming.
The weather there is beautiful.
The weather,
you can't trade that for anything.
Right, the kids love it. It's just like it's giving me so much peace, and I'm really happy there. So.
And you seem to be in a really good space, by the way. I just want to say, like,
I am, and I'm happy that it reflects in my new album, which I guess we're gonna
talk about that.
Sure, okay. Yeah. You know, I'm definitely in a much better place than what people saw me on TV and on the show. You know, Love and Hip Hop was some of my harder times, but I've kind of just made it through that, and over the whole, you know, heartbreak, all the personal stuff that people saw happening in my life, and I kind of just got away from that and found happiness on my own, you know, within myself again, without any man. So.
You know, I've been following your social media, and I do see the transition.
Yeah,
I see the transition.
I'm glad that it shows.
I love the single.
Thanks.
The video.
Love My Life.
I love the video. It was so real, and it was just so authentic. And I like my favorite part was when you dropped the groceries in the parking lot. I go through that. I'm like trying to pull like 5 different bags upstairs by myself, you know? Right, so it's just like, it's so real. And I'm like, wow, this is dope. It's like a really good comeback.
Thank you,
and the album, Mother, self-entitled. I see that you have no features. You have like 2 features, which is impressive.
Really? Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, I think that's good, like, to have so many songs on there by yourself. You know? It just displays your talent.
My other albums, I don't think they had any on them. But this album, I always make sure to include my sister, Jazz, who I used to be in the group with. And then, you know, something else came about where this artist and producer that I loved for years, his name is Novel, and he just kind of like put a verse on one of my songs for fun, and then I ended up keeping it because it was so dope. But yeah, 12 songs, and I'm super proud of everything, especially because it's almost entirely produced by me.
Nice.
And I do everything myself as far as music. I recorded myself on every song. I recorded the majority of the album at home. Except the mixing and mastering, I had it sent in, you know, professionally. But I love just like being the creator of everything that I put out, because it just is so much more special that way. And then with the Love My Life, it was just, like you said, so real, and it just reflects my life and how it is now. And the scene with the groceries, I told the director I have to have that in there. I was like, that's something that really like happens to me, and like all the other things.
So women in general, like it was like I was like, wow, that's so like I like that part.
That's
my favorite.
That was my idea.
So you're saying like you produced your album, and you're just pretty much like in charge of everything, like
right. Since I'm an independent artist, I have the freedom to do whatever I want. I did work with some producers. Magneto 7 is one who is dope. He's been always sending me tracks, and then you know I go through them, and I'm very picky, so it's hard for me to like really like something. But when I hear something I vibe to, like I have to make a song. So I used one of his tracks. Also worked with Lee Major, who did something on my old album.
Nice.
He always been amazing. Novel is a producer on one of the songs, and a few people that I've known over the years. That send me tracks, and I just.
So, what's your favorite song on the album?
Someone asked me that the other day, and I answered, but I think I answered it with the wrong one because I'm so indecisive when it comes to my songs. I think personally, there's one song. It's entitled "Die with You," and it's a really like. When you listen to it, it's really very simple as far as lyrics, but. You have to listen to it knowing that it's about my kids, because it could also be about a man.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure everybody thinks that. Like,
listening to it, you think it's about a guy.
Do you get tired of everybody probably picking through your songs and thinking that everything you say, everything you sing about is about your like
especially
Peter
you're still singing about Peter.
like,
I be posting songs sometimes.
That has to be so annoying.
I be posting like old songs of me from like 10 years ago because I have so much unreleased music, so I post it, and every time it's like, oh, she's still singing about Peter, but it was written way before I even knew Peter. So that happens all the time. And you know, people when they see me and hear my music, I guess that's one of the things that it comes with being on the show, being in a public eye with your personal life. You know, they always connect that to Peter, at least for a while. And now I'm starting to have more, you know, more fans, and like especially women that like just look up to me and who I really am as a person, which I feel like wasn't really shown on the show. So I love that, and it's great. And so I'm just gonna continue to do me, because my life since I moved away really stopped. The moment I moved to Cali, it stopped being about that whole triangle and Peter. It was my decision. I made the move, and at that moment it stopped, even though it was very hard for a long time. And I was still, you know, connected to him. I was still crying in the beginning, and it took me a long time to get over it. I was even still, you know, intimate with him at first, which I admitted even on the show. Took a while, but finally.
Okay, so now you guys went at least 7 years on Love and Hip Hop, right?
Yeah, I mean, we did 4. I was on 4 seasons. I stopped.
Seasons.
You know, it's a while now that I've been on the show. I wasn't on last season.
Okay.
I think the last season for us was season 7, and they're at 9 or 10.
And then you did Marriage Boot Camp.
We did.
Okay, so for Marriage Boot Camp, was that like your final? Like I see, like you made your end from there.
And the thing with Marriage Boot Camp is, even going into it, we had already been separated for like 7, 8 months.
All right.
So for me, even starting Marriage Boot Camp, I was already emotionally done, kind of. You know how as a woman sometimes it's the emotional connection and then the physical.
Exactly.
And to me, like I just said, the moment I moved away, I was emotionally, I was detached, but I was still physically like so connected to him.
Okay.
So then we did Marriage Boot Camp, and I guess, you know, part of it was, I really kind of do want some closure.
Yeah.
Because I still love him, but another part of it was, this is another show, and we've been open with our personal lives, so why not, you know, get another check? And he said the same thing so many times.
So it was pretty much just for a check.
No, because for me, I always wanted us to do therapy, to go into therapy. And it actually did help me with the closure a lot, because at the time, even though we were already separated, I was still hurting. Okay. So it was helpful.
So it was beneficial?
After that,
sorry to cut you off. It was beneficial for you?
Yeah, in every way. And I also had fun, which they didn't show much, because, you know, obviously there was a lot of drama in the house as well, especially just between us, or like amongst the couples. But for me, it was amazing to see just him do all the drills and you know, just stay honest pretty much throughout the whole thing. I was really proud of him. I didn't always hear what I wanted to hear, but I heard the truth, and I needed that. And it gave me like more closure, and I needed that,
Okay, that's cool. So moving forward, where are you? Because I see that you and Tara actually came out to support you last night at your event. And I was like, wow, that's dope. Like you guys are like co-parenting. Are you guys like coming to where you guys are friends now?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really talk like a lot, but when I come to New York, we get together, even without Peter. Like we get the kids together, and she came to support. Did you know she was coming, or she just like showed up? I did know, because I had seen her before. You know, when we arrived yesterday in New York. Actually, our first stop was her house. Nice. I brought the kids over to see their brothers, and it's nice that we can be like so peaceful and now, you know, accept the situation for what it was and move past it.
I think it's real positive also for females in the whole to see, because like you said, people see your story. We've been watching your story on and off. This one goes, this one comes back. We see all of that, and then like for you to move off and go do your own thing. And I'm very proud of you because I'm gonna honestly say like you're very talented.
Thank you.
And I was always, and I'm pretty sure the other viewers or people who watch the show or your fans and people who interact on your social media always want to hear your music.
Yeah.
You're busy now, like you're busy and you're doing what you love to do.
I am. I feel just like this. Like I felt before the whole drama that was all public. Because this is what I was doing all my life. I mean, ever since I came to America in 2002, I came here with my sister and both of my sisters.
Okay.
And it's all that we've been doing. My daughter's.
Well, listen, guys, this is real. Like, her album is called Mother. She's a full-time fledged mother. She has her daughters with here, and I commend you for that because you're here. You're doing your interview. You got to bring your kids. You got to get it done.
Yeah,
so she's hustling, and this is real.
Thank you.
So you guys got to make sure you buy that album, Mother.
This
is like really you're being a mom. You're a full-time mom. It's just your
and
life.
I always wanted to show that, or I always wanted to, before I had them. Imagining, I do want to have kids, but I don't want to stop what I'm doing. So I always wanted to master the, being mommy, and it still does and follows her dream. And it is possible. It's difficult, but it is, you can do. You can do it. And even all my exercising and stuff that I'm into, I post it on social media, and people love that I don't just like let my my passions go, even though my kids are priority and their needs come first, but I still need to be doing things for me. So I kind of like just have to find the balance.
So besides the music and the children, what else? Is there anything you could tell the fans or the viewers about you that they don't know about you?
That they don't know about me. Well, I do want to encourage everyone to still get my book. It's still out there. I wrote a book after I moved.
Okay.
It's called The Other Woman, and it's it's about me and my life before the show and then during the show, and how everything has changed me and made me the woman that I am now, and how I found the strength to leave and all those things.
Nice.
And I still I feel like a lot of people still don't know that I have this book and that I've written it all by myself, and I just everyone that has their opinions of me, it's fine, but I've always felt like just been judged based on someone they thought I was and not on the real me. So
So that was therapeutic for you.
Very, yes.
So the book was kind of like to open up and let people know, hey, this is me.
You can always, and I have these comments a lot that people say, oh, through your music I can see who you really are, and I love that.
Okay, cool.
I love that feedback, because that's really how I feel. Like, because I express through music. I'm not really a good talker, and people see me on television, because I don't do music to I do it for the love. I really do, and I've always have. That's the type of artist that I am, and I'm not here to try to just make a hit record. I'm gonna stay true to who I am. That's why I love being indie, independent artist.
So you're an independent artist, so you have no desire to sign to a major label?
I would. Sometimes I think about it, man, that would be
any
great
offers?
to have that.
Anybody coming at you, wanting to sign you?
Not yet, but it's also, I haven't been trying, haven't been taking any meetings or anything. So I wouldn't say never, but I just noticed that and realized, because I have been signed in the past, I've had 2 major deals, and they didn't really make me happy.
Okay, cool.
So, or successful, like I thought they would. I thought that maybe, okay, I have to compromise for now, play the game, and just do what they say, and then at least, I'm gonna get successful, but it didn't happen. Okay. So then it was even more of a disappointment, and in the end, I've been happier since I've been free. But with that said, I still, I would probably look at a situation if there was one.
Okay. Well, you're putting out some good music, and I'm pretty sure once they hear
I'm
this
just
album,
continue to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna just continue to put out and do what I do, and hopefully people love it. I can inspire some people. Love getting all these messages from women and in general, that I'm just being inspiring just by just sharing my life. And
So if you could do it all over again, what would be the one thing that you would change, or the one thing you may have say, you know what, I wouldn't have done this that way? Is there anything as far as being on reality TV, would you have ever done that before, or would you like to take, is that something that you regret, or
I really don't, and it's hard for some people to believe that, I kind of it was painful and hard at times, but I've like learned so much from it, and I've kind of become like this stronger woman through all of that. And I feel like without it, I wouldn't be who I am. So I appreciate the struggles and the suffering and everything that I've gone through, even the whole relationship with Peter. Like I look back at it like with a smile, not like with a sad face.
That's
because
good.
you know, it taught me, and I had good times with him, bad times, whatever, but everything is experience, and either, you learn from it, or I try to just like learn from my mistakes.
Are you single? Are you dating?
I am. I want to date. I haven't met anyone.
You're beautiful, guys. She's beautiful.
I want to date. I
You
want to
deserve
date somebody.
someone that treats you really.
I want to find someone that I'm really into, but then again, I'm right now so focused on me. So, but I do, so I don't really miss being in a relationship. I'm not lonely. I feel good alone, but at the same time, I sometimes miss a man. So I do want to date, but I guess I'm picky now.
So right now we're focusing on the music.
Yeah, focus on my kids and music. It's so hard too to find time, because just balancing my kids and my passions is a lot. So.
Okay. So before we go, is there anything you want to tell the viewers, or the music, the book?
Well, the main thing, again, my album is coming out this week. I'm just so excited. That's what I've been talking about. 12 songs, and I feel like people have been kind of waiting on it. Make sure to also check out my new, I have the video Love My Life, it's my first single, and then there's a video dropping on the same day my album drops on, and it's for the album theme song, Mother, and it's gonna be beautiful. I've seen the first edit, and it's coming in a couple days, so make sure to keep checking my YouTube, Buddafly, and then also my Instagram at Amina Buddafly for all the updates. I've done a lot of stuff. I've been going nonstop. Like, I'm so drained when I got here. But it's good.
But it's good.
Good thing.
It's good. You look very active out there. Seriously. And I'm proud of you.
And then when I'm not doing this music stuff, I'm running around with my kids.
She's a great mom, guys. She hustling.
Oh my God, thanks. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
coming.
It was awesome.